Hello, you're welcome to my channel. My name is Mary Nwa Olisa, aka the Millionaire Teacher. We're back again, and today I'll be talking about the lessons learned from the World Cup. Yeah, I know we all enjoyed the World Cup, right? So stay tuned, and I'll be right back. Alright, so we're back again. Talking about these lessons are just some random lessons that I learned while keeping up with the World Cup. Firstly, the World Cup was hosted by Qatar, and we all know how the Middle Eastern part of the world is. Dubai as a case study, where the weather isn't so favorable and all that for such an event. So what happened? The World Cup was moved from the original date to when the weather will be a bit favorable, because it was going to be too hot as at that time. And then even while it was in the period when the World Cup was, it was also, they had to put some infrastructure in place to be able to accommodate the people that will be coming in, and then make the whole experience worthwhile for people. Like the stadium had ACs in it, and also some stadium were built up impromptu. Like they had to set up containers to build up stadium and all that. Like a lot of things were done just for the purpose of the World Cup. And now this country had to spend a whole lot of money to achieve that. It was an investment for them. Was it worth it at the end of the day? Yes, it was, because this World Cup, so far from sports analysts and all that, it's been the best World Cup in a very long time. So that's one lesson. When you have to do something, even when the conditions around doing that thing is not very favorable for you, you just have to keep at it and make sure you get it done. Whatever it will take you, it will cost you, because at the end of the day, you get your return on investment for taking that action. First important thing is to take action. The environment may not be favorable for you, but just keep taking action, and at the end of the day, you'll be better off from it. This lesson links me to a video I had done before now about perfection, and I'd always been a perfectionist and all that. I never posted up that video. I will definitely put that up after this, so that we get to learn a thing or two. All right, that being said, the first point is over. Get to do what you have to do when you have to do it, and you'll be better for it. So now the second point. Well, we all know that Argentina won the World Cup, and our Superman for the day was Messi. So Messi, for me, I learned some lessons while watching that final match. One of such lessons from Messi was a team spirit. So Martinez had said that he was going to do whatever he had to do to ensure that Messi won, because that World Cup was going to be Messi's last and final World Cup before he retires. And mind you, as at the time, Messi was 35 or about to be 35. So the victory of that World Cup meant a lot to him, because Argentina had not won the World Cup in over 36 years. So winning that would really crown his years. And you can imagine the impact that would be on him. Okay, as I'm retiring, I'm bringing the World Cup to my nation. So it's an evergreen impact and glory and all that. So it's just a very, very, very fantastic way to retire. And I'd gone for Messi because I really wanted him to retire well, right? Talking about retirement, there were other people that were also going to be retiring with the World Cup. Like, this World Cup was going to be their final. But for me, theirs wasn't as this winning this World Cup wasn't as impactful as it would have meant for Messi, because for Messi, he has never won a World Cup before, even though like some of these other persons have won a World Cup before, right? And then Leo, we saw how the first goal was a penalty, right? But we saw how the second goal went. How Messi, it was a teamwork kind of thing, and the Maria scored the goal. So just imagine that Messi was not involved in this mix for the Maria to score the goal. Just imagine what would have happened. So you get that picture. So teamwork makes the dream work. Messi wanted to achieve this, and he couldn't do it alone. He got his other team members to work in hand with him to get the victory for him, right? And to also get the victory for their country. So when we come together to collaborate and work together, everybody wins. Everybody gets the glory. Yes, there's a primary person that wants the victory and all that, or wants the job to be done. But then the glory comes to everybody, right? So for instance, a few weekends back, I also volunteered to feed to bring smiles to the faces of people in the Dosvin village and all that. And the initiative started by 5 women who are owners of different communities, online communities. They came together and collaborated to make that possible. I'm a part of one of the communities, and I volunteered my time, service, and energy and some items to that purpose. And it was really, really, really an impactful experience, right? I enjoyed every moment of it, and it was really, really draining, really. After I had done that, I didn't even realize how much stress had been through until that was over. So what is the focal point here? Is teamwork. That's all I'm saying in all of this. Messi exhibited that. In comparison with Mbappe just wanted the glory for himself and not majorly for his country or his team. You could see the disappointment on his face when his team members led or allowed them not to win, because he had put in so much effort. So that still comes back to the teamwork thing. If you put in so much effort and your team is not carried along, you're not working in sync with your team, all your effort will just be as good as nothing. So your effort has to be at the same, the energy you're giving has to be at the same rate the team is giving. So everybody has to be operating at the same level of energy. From Messi down to the keeper, Martinez, he gave the same energy that even the littlest of the defenders or the striker or whoever was playing that day gave. So it was that important to all of them. And that's the message for today. That's the second lesson that I learned. And so far, I think that will be all for now, so that I don't make this video very lengthy. And I've had to bring in other things into this video just to explain my point. So this brings us to the end of today's video, and I'll be talking more about some other things in the coming video. Kindly subscribe and tune in for more content. Catch ya. Peace.